Do you ever feel sometimes when you're trying to do a job, the tools that you've got are inadequate? Well, this is certainly not going to be good enough for knocking this knife through these silver birch logs. And obviously I'm trying to split them to start a fire. So with that said, it's a good opportunity to make something that just might be man enough to do the job. I think I'm picking up the wrong stick here. So I'm going to try and retrieve my knife. The knife retrieved. Let's go and make ourselves a baton or something that's more adequate to do the job. This is going to take forever like this. So knife away, let's do it. So I think this would do what we want it for. We'll do the job. We make a little mallet or whatever you want to call it. So I want a knot in the actual head itself. There's a knot there. I could, it's a bit crooked there, it's a bit straighter there, so I'm going to cut it there, and that should be just right. So I'm going to cut it here first. So let's have a look. Yeah, it seems dry enough. So I'm just going to work out head. I want the size of probably a bit bigger than my fist. Okay, so that's there. I want to hold it, which is about there. A little bit of extra, about there, I'd say. Okay, not too bad, a little bit rotten on there. I think that would just do the job anyway. What's the other side like? Yeah, pretty much the same. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just going to cut this little bit off here. Right, lovely. So you can use the little Bako saws, or what they call it, a laplander. I mean, I've just got this, so it's just convenient. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to use that as my head. Probably overkill, there you go. And then I'm going to turn this into my handle. So I want about there, so I want to go in there. But what I want to do is I'm just going to mark that there. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the saw down so it disappears into the wood. Okay, about there. Then we can check how deep that is on our blade there. Now you can probably go down a bit more, but we start there. So I'm going to go all the way around, just taking my blade in so it disappears. I mean, that's just a gauge. Hopefully the lines will line up. Roughly. Okay, just make sure that's all the way around. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so back to that. So we're in about that deep there. I say we could probably go a bit deeper if we wanted to, but I'm going to try there first of all. Put my blade. So I'm going to get my trusty knife. Okay, and I'm just literally going to start taking chunks off the edge there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the edge. If you've got an axe, it's probably a lot easier. I've only got my knife, so I'm just going to use my firewood that I was going to use and start taking that off. I mean, that's just takes it down now, so that's just like a stop cut. So back around now. Okay, so that's roughly takes me in there. I could go a bit more, so I'm just going to tidy those edges up. I want to go right through to the end of the cut, obviously. Okay, I'm pretty much there. A little bit more around here. It's amazing what you can do with these knives. Okay, what I've got to decide on is how big or thick I want the handle. So I mean, I could take that out a little bit more. I could go a bit through there, but what I'd probably do is just tidy that up with the knife. I mean, you can just literally make sure your hands are out of the way. Start carving this away, just smooth it out. I mean, smoothing it off stops you getting splinters, obviously. I mean, you could use any wood. I'm just using this because it's available, but I mean, if you wanted to make a really hard one, you could make it out of oak or hornbeam or beech or anything that's hard, a real nice hardwood. This is just convenient. I won't be taking it home to show my mum, so I'm not too worried about it. Have a look. It just wants something comfortable in the hand. I'm going to need to take a bit more off. It's also, you can choke these up there, so I'm going to take a little bit more off the top, and then that'll be it. I'm going to just saw in a little bit more around there. Let's put my knife there. Okay, so hands out, obviously hands out the way. Wow, the old wind's getting up. Obviously, by putting that cut in there, it's a stop cut, so when I go through to the wood, it just easily, as you can see, just pops off. A bit of a knot here, which could give you a blister if you aren't careful, so it's good to get it smoothed out as best you can. Okay, let's have a look, see what we got. Okay, that's a bit better. It's still probably a bit thick in the handle, so I could take a bit more off of that, and then I think that'd be about right then. I mean, you're going to be, you want something that's really comfortable in the hand to swing about. Let's take a bit more of that off, and I think we'll be there. if you're starting a fire, this stuff is brilliant. I mean, all this tinder here, it's pretty cool. Okay, let's have a look. Smooth that off, make sure there's nothing that's going to give me a blister or a splinter. Okay, not bad. Still probably could do with a little bit of thinning up there on the old handle bit, but what's really also a good idea to do is just take these edges off, because otherwise they're just going to smash to pieces. Okay, so that's just rounded off there. I'm not going to worry about that in too much. Okay, let's give it a go. It's almost feel like an 8-man. Way! So, okay. Let's give this a go then. Put that in there. It's a bit of a knot in this one. Yes, there you go, superb. There's a couple of knots there, but it made light work of it nevertheless. Okay, let's give this one a go. And a knife in the top. So there's a bit of weight there, so you can really smack down on it. Okay, superb. So that just doing well, it's making it quite light, and I say it's just a knife splitting wood, and it just makes it so much easier. Okay, that's probably a little bit overkill, but it's brilliant if you want to make one of these. You can carve, you know, funny letters in it, or personalize it, or do whatever with it. But it is a hammer, a maul, a mallet, or whatever you want to call it at the end of the day. It's just for splitting wood. And what's really good about these is if you're trying to split a long log and you've got some axes and you make some wedges, this is ideal, because it saves ruining your axe if you're using the back of your axe to knock in the old wedges. I mean, this is ideal. I mean, that didn't take long at all to make, and yeah, pretty cool. So that and a saw, that's all you need. Okay, well, that was easy. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you sort of found that interesting or useful. I mean, you know, if you did, that's good. If you liked it, tell others. If you didn't like it, okay, tell me. So once again, get out there, do some bushcraft. That's the only way you're going to learn this stuff. So, okay, take care.